up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for One Punch Man chapter 220. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little puppet kitty who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked fall anime season in full swing, in which we are covering tomorrow Togenonki and Sanda. Saturdays, we cover Boku no Hero Academia final season, Digimon, and Spy Family season 3. And then Sundays, we cover Gachi Yakuta and One Punch Man season 3. And there's even more on the way, so please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, yes, I am torturing myself by covering One Punch Man season 3. Holy shit. And by the way, those that are saying that this past week's episode was good are drunk on some military grade delusion. It is bad. It is really, really bad. But anyways, that's beside the point. So where we are starting this week's episode in terms of adaptation of the webcomic is going to be page, let's see, where is it? It's going to be about page 17, bottom of page 17 of chapter 125's adaptation of the webcomic. So without further ado, let's get to it. Ooh! Murata, I know why you have Mizuki on the cover. I know why you did this. It's because of the controversy with the anime. I see you. I see you. And yes, we do know that Murata is watching the anime. He talks about it on Twitter. Yep. And this chapter is titled Major Promotion. All right, here we go. Ooh, so this is where he went. The now deserted Z City that was destroyed after the Monster Association incident. If they were to hide Sweet Mass, this would be the place. However, a manhunt of this scale will require a lot of manpower. Shit. And this is definitely extra content that's here. That damned Hero Association, how dare they interfere with my pursuit? Yeah, here we go. How fast. Who is that? He could keep, now this is where we're getting to the adaptation portion. He could keep jumping while maintaining his speed with a monster in tow. At this rate, I'm gonna fall behind. I can only use this once, but there is no other way. Dude, this looks so sick. Yes! What are you doing? Let's see. Stop! I have to look at this panel. I do. Damn. Damn, Murata! The way you adapted this is freaking gorgeous. This is what an adaptation looks like. Not the fuckery that you see in JC Staff's manga and anime adaptation. No. If you want to see what a true adaptation looks like, in terms of specialty art specifically, look at Murata's adaptation of one's webcomic art. That's what an adaptation is supposed to be. Unfortunately, JC staff does not have the capability of adapting it. In all reality, I don't think any studio has the capability of adapting Murata's art, unless Murata is the one cracking the whip. Or maybe even Murata, you should just fucking use your own studio and goddamn do this adaptation yourself in all reality, but that would just take a lot of work, and plus he's working on his own anime. Right, Kitty? Yeah. Demon Cyborg, and who are you? I love that they changed the angle, Murata, that was a good choice. This facial expression on Blue is freaking sickening. They got away. What were you thinking? A pro hero, fleeing the scene with a monster? It's been reported already, so keeping it secret now is impossible. If this is the Hero Association's attempt to protect Sweet Mask, and, what's the deal with that Speedy Baldy? Dude. Murata, I see what you're doing here. You know what Murata's doing? He's like, see, JC staff, this is how you adapt something, first of all. Not just in terms of art, but in terms of angles and cinematography. Yeah, I see you! Or I should say storyboarding in this case. I see you, Murata! I see what you're doing here! You sneaky motherfucker, you. I may or may not be able to resolve this situation peacefully depending on your answer. I'm detecting a high energy signature from your right forearm. You are wearing a special weapon, aren't you? A powerful weapon that an ordinary person wouldn't have access to. Let's see. Those who are not in the hero registry are prohibited from carrying overpowered weaponry. Well, you're one to talk, considering you were active even back when you weren't registered, Genos. Ooh! I did a little background check on every single powerful pro hero. Also, I'm not a civilian. My name is Blue, top-ranked hero over at Neo Heroes. I'm sorry, I have to say it. This panel of Blue, this is like on page 10, I think? Yeah. Or bottom of page 9 going into page 10. I really do not like Blue's face here. I'm sorry. Blue's face is looking really funky. I don't like it. I think it's the nose. The nose looks so weird. And also, maybe it's just me. I don't like the hair. Compared to the webcomic, I know people hate me, like, fuck it. If you hate that compared to the webcomic, that's your problem. I have to compare it to the webcomic. Because that's what it's adapting from. It's adapted from the webcomic. I think the hair is too short. I wish the hair was just a little bit longer, or either that or it had a little bit more volume. That is my main gripe. And I really wish we would be, I know we won't be able to see the gear in his eyes. I really hope we get to see the gear in his iris. Because that's one of the things that makes Blue look so cool. But yeah, I don't like this hair. I really don't like this hair at all. Because, like, it's separate, because, like, the hair that Blue is rocking in the manga is closer to, like, a Genos hairstyle. And I don't like it, like, for Blue. It don't work for me. And also, the look on Blue's face is way too serious. I hate it. Blue don't have that serious look on his face. He looks so cute in the webcomic. Why are you making him look so serious, Murata? Why? Why? God, I really don't like this face. Yeah, this is definitely the bottom of page 9. I fucking hate when he introduces the look at his face. Or, I'm sorry, not the look at his face. I hate how his face looks in this panel on the bottom of page 9. That nose. I think it's the nose that's really throwing it off. Yeah, like, not having the gear in the iris really is driving me nuts. I do not like it. I don't like how Blue looks in the face. And the hair. I don't like it. The rest of Blue's design, I'm not having issues with. It's just that face and that hair. Or that eyes mainly in that hair. I fucking hate it. Especially in this panel. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Genos, on the other hand, Genos looks freaking sick. I can't wait to see how, speaking of Genos, I can't wait to see how Murata adapts Genos' Rampage for the webcomic. That is going to be sick. New heroes I see, then there is no reason for us to fight. Wait a second, you actually got in the way of my hero activity. At least to answer my question. What is that Kate Baldy gonna do with Sweet Mask? I totally forgot about that too. I do not know. Those actions have nothing to do with the Hero Association. I'm trying to think how I feel about this this angle. God, I don't know. I really do not like how Blue looks. I think Blue, I don't know. This angle is just really questionable. I think Blue looks a little stiff here too. That's weird even for Murata. That's weird for Murata especially. Saitama Sensei isn't constrained by any rules. What? Hey, you're actually okay with that? Aren't you an S-class hero? Wait. Now this is a very interesting choice. So, in the webcomic for this dialogue in particular, this next portion of the dialogue, you have a close-up of, and this is in the webcomic, you have a close-up of Blue's face, and then it goes to profile. Here, what Murata did was a profile, zoomed out profile, and then goes straight into close-up profile. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I like that change that much. Sweet Mask got away due to interference. Everything about the Hero Association is completely corrupt, whether it's the management or the heroes themselves. Oh, that's, you say that about the Hero Association, but new heroes? A scheme for cooperation is completely out of the question. A monster appeared. Okay, so now where this is at webcomic-wise, I know where this is. I gotta just pull it up. I think this is at 127, if I remember correctly. Or no, this is at 126, right? No. This is at 124. Okay, so now we're at 124's adaptation of the webcomic. Okay. Your sighs are so annoying, you know. That was definitely a change of angle. All right, if you have something bottled up inside, just say it. I'm not lending you money. I'm not lending you any money, though. I've been scouted by an organization called Neo Heroes. This background is great. The compensation is great, and they asked for Forte-sama by name. Just in terms of fixed monthly income, it's almost double my current number. They must have found out the tragedy of someone with my rare talent being buried in the lower ranks of the Hero Association. But I feel like abandoning you guys, but I feel like I'm abandoning you guys, so it doesn't feel quite right. Let's see. I've been scouted too. Ooh, the Neo Heroes pamphlet looks great. Same here, they handed me a pamphlet in the contract. So, are you guys going to Neo? I'm still considering it. Wow, okay, like, this is bizarre. So what they did here is instead of, what Murata did was, a shot of, like, the food they're eating in the coffee instead of, the actual, heroes talking, but alright. And me too, it seems that they are also willing to provide, clothing, food, and accommodations. And unlike the Hero Association, their number one priority is the safety of the heroes, so there won't be unreasonable demands. We're saying that they're eating at Super Duck's coffee. Oh my god. Oh god. Even newbies and low-ranking members get solid gear. This is where, like, I get frustrated sometimes. and especially like with anime as well, is like, and I can't stand when where characters are having a conversation and like the focus is not on the characters having the conversation. It's like, what the fuck? Even newbies and low-ranking members get solid gear, and there's no quota to beat. If an incident occurs, an AI will instantly calculate and choose the most suitable talents. Oh, we know about SkynetMon. We know about SkynetMon. Always in teams of 3 or 4 before heading to the site. They're also deploying several armored transport vehicles and light aircraft in each city for transportation. The only restriction, Murata, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it easier for the animation team. I know what you're trying to do, and it's not. I see you. The only restriction is those lacking a sense of norms may face penalties like having their restriction revoked. Black Sperm seems fair and reasonable. It's actually harder to find reasons not to go. So who's going to take care of Rover? Things are. We don't see Black Sperm eating a sandwich either. Things are starting to get interesting. At a time like this, when the heroes should actually be working together, they're instead sabotaging each other. This organization has only been established for a few years, and is already getting swallowed by a new power. Maybe the Monster Association attack wasn't pointless after all, right, Rover? The answer is no. Most humans are... dude, I love how Black Sperm looks. Most humans are fragile, living things. No matter how good the leadership, a giant monster isn't going to lose to an army of ants. Let's see. The terrifying thing about the Hero Association is its lack of normative awareness. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Giving away... See? I see what you're doing here, Rana. This looks good. Giving away licenses to monsters like Tatsumaki and Saitama, who should never be allowed to go on a rampage. Compared to them, those tame and well-mannered new heroes do not scare me a bit. With all of humanity under constant stress of the emergence of a new group might temporarily ease the tension. These buildings look amazing. However, weakening the Hero Association will ultimately be detrimental to humanity, which means the current situation will be beneficial to us. I just have to keep eating dog food and bide my time. My opportunity will come. Yo, I went for a walk and bought dog food along the way. Saitama! What is this? Rover can't eat this. You have to consider nutrition when balance when making your choice. You picked the cheapest one, didn't you? Also, this is for adult dogs. Just shut him and give it to him. Rover's a puppy. He's only around 4 months old. Seriously, I'll just go and buy some dog food. I can't trust you to take care of Rover like this. His chew toy has been bitten to pieces. Can you get a new one as well? By the way, have you been scouted? What are you talking about? A-class hero Kate Baldy. Speaking of, we are here to scout you as a cadre candidate. Seriously? Saitama's getting the cadre treatment? Is it, the Neo Heroes? Oh no! Oh, next chapter again, the Hero Name Victims Association! Yes! Yes! Next chapter is the Hero Name Victims Association! Oh my god! Okay, Murata, you cannot fuck up these designs! And the names are gonna be there, let's be real. It's the designs. I cannot wait to see Murata's designs for these. These designs better be funny as shit. Because they are funny as fuck in the webcomic. And I want to see, like, an exaggeration of them. I do. I want to see Murata go all the fuck out with this. Specifically for Drunkard. And, the ones we're getting... Oh my god. Oh my god, Murata, I cannot wait to see what you do with these. Okay, for those of you that, for the webcomic readers that don't remember, and I'm going to spoil it for the manga onlys, here's the names for the Hero Name Victims Association. You have Drunkard, Toupee Warrior, Red Nose, Dr. Grumpy Pervert, and the Great Degenerate. Seriously. Murata, you better go the fuck out on this. I cannot wait to see these designs. They better be fucking hilarious. Oh my god, especially for Dr. Grumpy Pervert and the Great Degenerate. I need to see it. Oh my god, like this shit. I fucking love One so much. Oh my god, I love it. By the way, if you have not read the webcomic, just go read the webcomic. The webcomic is really, really good. But in terms of the manga chapter, in terms of the adaptation-wise of the manga chapter, I'm really happy. Nothing was skipped. I'm very, very happy with that. In terms of the placement-wise, I'm actually not mad that we got the blue content, in terms of, like, him chasing after, On My Mask here. I'm actually happy with the direction Murata went. I feel like the flow is really nice. The flow is very, very nice. Then what was the other thing I was going to say? In terms of art, I really, like, from the neck up, I really don't like Blue's design. Neck down, like, I feel like the hood could just be a little bit bigger. But, like, neck up, I just do not like Blue's hair. I do not like Blue's eyes, specifically. It just, I don't know. It just, it doesn't, like, when I look at it, I'm like, that doesn't feel like Blue. It doesn't. That hair is too clean cut for him. Especially, like, when you look at the webcomic, it's like, and also the eyes not having, like, the gears and the irises really bother me. It's not Blue. It's not. Webcomic readers, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys happy with Blue's design in the face and the hair? I'm not happy with it. But the rest of it, Blue looks okay. Like, I don't like it. Blue looks so generic in the face and the hair. No. Blue's not supposed to look that generic. But also, what do you guys think about what Murata is doing? I think what Murata is kind of trying to show, and it's probably a good chunk of it has to do with the fact that he is working on his own anime. I think he's trying, and also he is watching the One Punch Man anime. If you follow him on Twitter, you know this. I feel like he's trying to show JC staff. It's like, dude, this is how you do, because again, this is an adaptation of the webcomic. It's like, dude, this is how you adapt something. This is how you do it in terms of art. This is how you take the blueprint and enhance it. And this is how you do it in terms of, like, well, the anime equivalent would be storyboarding, but in terms of, like, paneling / cinematography. I don't like some of the changes that were made in terms of, like, the panel changes. I don't, in terms of the angling and stuff, I don't like some of them, but for the most part, I do. For the most part, this looks really, really nice. It does. I'm very curious what you guys think. I feel like we're finally getting an actual adaptation of the webcomic. I'm very happy about that for the most part. I'm still worried that that the manga is gonna take itself way too seriously because we've seen it time and time and again. I'm still mad about the Flashy Flash Speed of Sound Sonic arc. I will never forgive Murata for that bastardization. Ugh. That was the one arc I was looking forward to getting adapted, and it got ruined. Ugh. I'm hoping with Neo Heroes, based on what we're seeing though, especially with On My Mask arc, that was really nice. The unmasking of the On My Mask gives me faith that we're gonna have, especially with Neo Heroes, going into Neo Heroes, that Neo Heroes is gonna get a good adaptation. Now, next chapter is going to be a real test. As I said, this will be a real test to see if Murata is going to keep the comedy or not. I swear to God, if the hero name Victims Association gets fucked up, I am going to be so mad because I remember covering this chapter and covering this part, and I was dying. Please do not fuck it up. I am begging you, Murata. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more One Punch Man content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.